Welcome, folks, to LSN. I'm Thomas McNulty.
And I'm John Zachariah.
We're bringing you volleyball today from the new and improved Performance Gym, now with AC. Today, we got a good matchup for you today. We have MIA League play with your Loyola Dons and the Boys Latin Lakers. Joshua, the Dons have been hot recently. They came off a big win against Gilman. The Boys Latin Lakers have had some troubles in the beginning of the season, going 0-2 thus far.
Yeah, I agree. I think with this home field advantage, too, I'm pretty sure we got it in the bag, but we'll see. The MSJ looks strong, Loyola looks strong. Down to the wire, hopefully.
Now, folks, the Lakers are somewhat of an unknown substance as so far. Not a lot of game film on them, so we'll be interested to see who the key players on both quads are. For the Loyola Dons, we've had some star players come through our ranks, but none really compare to what we've been able to do this season with Ty Hepting and Chris Connor at outside hitter.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, folks, game's about to start here. Welcome to LSN. We hope you have a beautiful evening. So they're going to shake hands and I believe race to the net.
Game's underway, almost.
There seems to be a discrepancy as to what's happening. Our rest for today's game, Carmen D. John Domenico as our net judge, and as our back line judge, we have Willie Blueskin McGee. McGee is a very experienced referee, as is Carmen D. John Domenico, and I have absolute faith that they can steward us through a good game of volleyball here.
I'm glad to hear it, making sure
now
all these games are fair.
Now, the Lakers, up to now, really do pass the eye test. They have seemingly more height than the Dons. But it seems as though the Dons' technical skills with the volleyball is what's going to really be on display here during this game.
You're absolutely right, Thomas. The coaching of Tim Bear and just that raw talent these Loyola Dons have. We're unmatched. We're just unmatched.
The general scrappiness of this Loyola Don team is unmatched. I mean,
Indeed.
It's not quantifiable, but it's very much palpable. Number 8, Chris Connor. You'll be seeing him taking the majority of hits in today's game for the Dons. He is their outside center, a talented young man. For the Boys Latin Lakers, number 8 checks in the game at libero. That's the one wearing the white jersey. His name is Gabe Foster. He's just a junior, and we're very excited to see what his defensive prowess brings to this game.
In fact, this whole MSJ Boys Latin team is consisting of mostly 10th and 11th graders.
Yeah, that's a good pickup, Josh. There was only 2 seniors on this there's 3 seniors on this Boys Latin Laker team. All right,
Game's underway.
The Dons begin with the serve. Eckel serves. 8, Foster, over the 2. Back to the Dons. They set up with an outside hit right to Robbie Kessler. He's been on the squad since his freshman year. Dons with a little bit of an unforced error there.
That's not a good outlook right there, but we'll come back from it.
And Boys Latin draws first blood. Number 6 up to serve, Chris Knapp. He is just a sophomore. Carmen D. John really bringing the house to order. Just a lob serve from Knapp.
Right to Wendy. It's a bong. Oh, beautiful strike.
And that, folks, there is execution. That's number 12, Isabong Ada. He was critical in Loyola's success in their win over Gilman last Friday. Robbie Kessler, number 19, up to serve. He is undoubtedly Loyola's most experienced player, having played all 4 years on varsity.
Josh Eckel.
Josh Eckel as well.
Yes.
Josh Eckel is definitely a known quantity. Number 13 is served. That's Duncan Barnes, just a sophomore. thus far, Boys Latin Lakers.
Ooh, unlucky hit on the net.
Unlucky hit. Again, this is the technical display that we were talking about pregame. Number 18, Parker Beck's up to serve. Fantastic family this man comes from. I would like to give a personal shout out to his mother. Very nice woman.
Good return.
They set for outside hit. Number 7 just lobs the ball. Oh my. The Dons are playing sloppy thus far. And if we do want to compete in this game, because MIA is competitive in every league game, we really do need to clean our act up. All right, number 8 up to serve. That is Gabe Foster. Not a lot of jump serves as of late from the Boys Latin Lakers, but
it's a good hit by Chris Connor right there.
It seems as though we have ourselves a tied ball game.
It's just 3-3. Anything can happen.
It's really anybody's game. McGee taking charge over there at the net. Now, number 18 is critical in our defensive strategy for the Dons. The earth is 80% water. The 20% is covered by Parker Becks.
Oh, yeah. I like the way you put that.
Excuse me, Riley DeCapity up to serve. What Riley doesn't make up in stature, he makes up for skill and heart. As you see, the Dons are on a 1-0 row because Riley DeCapity is serving the ball. DeCap up to serve again.
Beautiful serve.
Number
Lots
13,
of power right there.
I have to give him credit for the way he just got down in the splits. Number 8, Gabe Foster, made a costly mistake that's going to cost the Lakers just a point.
It's 5-3 Dons. Up by 2. DeCapity continues to serve.
Capity serves. Setting up an outside hit to number 2, David Gaines. David Gaines hits it out of bounds. He is one of the 3 seniors. No doubt a leader on this team. Riley DeCapity up to serve again. It has been a 4-0 run for the Dons. Oh. I believe that ball went over the legal limit of height in Baltimore County when they hit that. But, again, another serve by Riley DeCapity, and it's been 5 unanswered for the Dons.
Indeed so. We're racking up the points. Hopefully the streak continues, but anything can happen.
Setting up an outside hit to number 2 again. Number 2 makes a fantastic try.
Beautiful save.
This is, folks, when we talk about the talent we have here at the MIAA, we weren't joking around. Right to number 8, Chris Connor. Chris Connor, as my dad would say, you don't start it, but do finish it. Chris Connor does just that. And Riley DeCapity is up to serve yet again. Score is 8-3 on LSM. It seems as though the Lakers carried the ball this one. You palm the ball basically and hold it for an extra second. The Dons are up 6, 9-3.
Another high ball there.
Again, I think over the legal limit.
Oh, what placement.
If the Lakers are going to be competitive in this game, they're just going to have to figure out their defensive strategy. Lakers do call a timeout here to talk it over. That's a good timeout, strategic timeout by the Lakers, as the Loyola Dons went on a 6-0 scoring streak. And it seemed to me as though Riley DeCapity is going to be serving the ball forever.
Oh, yeah. He's consistently getting the points. His teammates helping him out to get those points. So it's great that he's back there hitting the serves. Definitely a great advantage for Loyola. But Boys Latin here, they got
They have to rally.
repeat their beginning initial stages of the game because they were looking strong in the initial stages. So
They have to find something deep within them that tells them, I want to win. The Dons are just powering over the Lakers as so far. But, again, folks, this is an MIAA game, and we all know the caliber of young men playing on this beloved court. Riley DeCapity again up to serve. Oh my. Another unforced error by the Lakers.
Just these serves from DeCapity are just too difficult to return almost.
Yeah, we have seen the discrepancy between the serves. Riley DeCapity has so far used a jump serve, whereas the Lakers have favored just a lob serve.
Indeed.
That's something to watch within the game. Set up an outside hit to Chris Connor.
It really does show that diversity of the serves can mean a lot in a game.
Well, we're open to growth here at Loyola Blakefield.
Indeed.
Chris Connor, as we highlighted in pregame, will be taking most of the outside hits today, and he again powers for, I believe, his third or fourth point of the match. The ball is out. Carmen Dijon is going to make the beautiful call to favor
10
the Dons.
unanswered points all of a sudden. DeCapity is still going on this hot streak.
Not a lot of students here today.
Indeed.
It's more of
That's
a
our
parent
home game
section.
opener as well.
Riley DeCapity, I mean, when you serve 10 in a row, you're bound to make a mistake. We're only just human. It's going to give the boys Latin Lakers their first point in quite a while. The score is 13-4.
This might be their momentum needed to start racking them up, you know?
That's number 10 up to serve. Micah Reed, again, just a sophomore. The boys Latin Lakers are a very young team, and that has translated into some silly, unforced errors as of late. They feed the ball in. Carmen Dijon, I believe, is going to say that Wendorf touched the net, so that's going to be the Lakers' point.
Can't touch that in volleyball. That's a rule.
Yeah. I mean, couldn't have said it better myself. Number 10 still up to serve. Micah Reed. Micah using the jump serve.
We both caught on to that, but Chris Connor responds with a beautiful hit.
Yeah. Carmen Dijon is doing a 80s dance move. Not quite sure what that means, but I believe we do have a substitution on the floor. They bring Eckel out and bring Ethan White, number 11, into the game. Ethan White, a senior, a junior member of this varsity squad.
Very talented.
Very talented young man. Another unforced error. Another unforced error by the Lakers. There seems to be some hubbub, but Carmen Dijon Domenico says not up in here with that tomfoolery and takes control of the situation.
Indeed so.
Chris Connor up to serve. He's again
Another,
the powerful outside hitter.
10-point deficit here.
Number 18 seems to be a little exasperated. It's not good for his blood pressure. He should calm down. Oh, that's a beautiful serve. Folks, it does not get too much better than that. But give credit where credit's due. Number 5, Spencer Ford, makes a leaping play for the boys Latin Lakers, and the score is 15-6 here on LSN.
He got it right through the gap. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do, and he did it. He
Number 2 up to serve, David
got
Gaines.
the point.
I believe David has already served in this contest. Again, just one of the 3 seniors.
Good looking jump serve there. Ooh, too short. That's all right.
It seems as though the Lakers have struggled thus far just getting the ball over the net. Jack Wendorf, no doubt Loyola's most exciting player up to serve. Boys Latin Lakers score a point. The game is 16-7, and that's the best rally that Boys Latin has put up thus far. Most of the points have come on
missed
strictly
mistakes.
mistakes by the Dons. Yeah. Isabong Adad is going to be your captain for today's game for the Dons. Experienced and very smart young man. Oh my, oh my. Bobby Kesselring just absolutely goes up and gets it. He's got 50,000 votes of lightning.
Oh yeah, I could not
Just
agree
got to
more with that.
ride the lightning, folks. Just got to ride it. Number 11 checks into the game. Beautiful serve by Ethan White. Booming and lob. That's going to be out for the Lakers. And it's going to be the Dons' points, 18-7. The Dons are really taking control of this game.
Yep, first set, it looks like it's in Don's favor. But
Again, with the caliber of a young man.
Yeah, MIAA, you never know. You never know
know.
how the tables can turn all of a sudden.
Beautiful block there. Ty Hepting said, "Not up in here, fat Jesus."
Beautiful play by Kesselring there.
Kessling with a little dunkaroo.
Indeed so. Straight down.
Brendan
vertical.
Bateman checks into the game for the first time this season. He's of the Bateman family, a very skilled volleyball player and a very skilled lacrosse player. Takes after his older brother, Liam. Number 11, Ethan White up to serve. Oh, barely gets her over the net. And the Dons retain possession. Ty Hepting with a little sky whammy. Nifty play there by number 13.
That was a great play, hidden right at the arm.
By Duncan Barnes. Again, just a sophomore. He's throwing a lot of grit for a sophomore, wouldn't you say, Josh?
Indeed so. We're glad to see they can equal their talent against our very tall seniors here, very talented seniors as well. But
yeah, it seems as though thus far this is going to be a tune-up game against our harder schedule down the road.
indeed.
The Dons have played an interesting schedule so far. No out-of-conference games yet, but they have played three in conference games. They beat Friends by 3 frames. Lost to Mount St. Joe in a heartbreaker. Lost just by 2. The score was 3-2. And then last Friday night, of course,
Beat the
the
Greyhound.
Dons became victorious. Once again with a big win over Gilman. Brendan Bateman comes to serve.
You bring the diversity of the jump serve, maybe? Indeed
Oh.
does so.
Was it even a question, Josh? Was it even a question? Number
No.
13 is going to be the biggest threat for the Dons today. It's probably kept Mr. Bear up at night for
What a beautiful block right there.
multiple days preparing for this tough Lakers team. And I don't know, do you smell that, Josh?
What does it smell?
Smelling a little bit like a comeback for the Lakers, but we'll see.
Yeah, they're gaining momentum slowly but surely.
Number 13 seemingly has skating shoes on. I mean, maybe that's the secret recipe.
Looks like it is.
And he aced his serve. The score is 11-20 here on LSM. Folks, if you're just joining us, it's been all Dons, but the Lakers have been gaining steam thus far. We're happy that you could spend your afternoon with us. That's just going to be a little too long for old Gabe Foster, and the Dons take control at, I believe, 22-10 or 21-10.
21-10 it is.
Yeah, math was never my strong suit. Just ask my mom. Number 18 up to serve. Again, great defensive player. And the Dons are rotating in players much more than they did at Gilman. I believe they're rotating in more players this game already than they did at the entirety of the Gilman game. Number 18 up to serve, Parker Backs.
What a beautiful strike on that serve. Went right through the hands of number 8 on the Lakers here.
And really, if you're Gabe Foster, when you're looking at the film tomorrow, you just gotta throw it away, because that is your job as the libero. Oh, that's going to be a
Right
little
out of bounds.
outside the box.
Say about
The Lakers retained possession of the ball. Excuse me. They gained possession of the ball. It's been a long day, folks. Long day.
Gabe Foster up again in the serve.
Number 15 bringing us a nice M&M wrapper. Keeping Blakefield beautiful is number 15's biggest priority, and we do appreciate that. Oh, that's going to be a little
That
long
is,
for number 2. That's going to be
very
David
much
Gaines.
Over the boundaries there. In fact, hitting the wall.
If you're Boys Latin right now and you're throwing up a prayer to get some points, if I were you, I would set up number 13 as being your most consistent player thus far.
Indeed so. He's the strongest one. At least with the hits.
Oh, old reliables up to serve Riley to Cappy. Oh my.
One for Blakefield.
A nifty idea there for the Lakers, but it's not going to be able to be cashed in. It's 24-11. The Dons just need one more point. The serve's up and away. Number 2 receives. They're setting up number 2. I believe that's David Gans. It is. They set up Wendorf. Wendorf with a powerful strike, but the
Send it.
Dons
Nope, they returned it.
are going to be back on the defensive threat. Wendorf again makes a powerful, powerful and very costly mistake, but the Beck's brother is able to recover.
Has to go over, and it does. What a beautiful rally right here. And it ends
As the
with
Dons
Blakefield
fall.
taking the sets.
The set counts 1-0 Blakefield. That's going to be the end of the first set, and we'll see you folks in a couple of minutes. And we're back for the second set. So thus far, Boys Latin Lakers really need a strategy switch as to their approach from number 8, Chris Connor.
Indeed. A loss by, what was that, 14 points is meaning there's something structurally going off today. They have to fix that up, it seems.
From what we heard from the bench, the Boys Latin Lakers are going to be switching up their strategy. Be interested how the second set differs from the first set.
As am I.
It's going to be a game within a game.
Hope it becomes
as the
a
great
little
Peyton
more,
Manning would say.
exciting in terms of points back and forth. But the game's going to get underway, and we'll see how it goes.
Yep. Can only hope that it goes in the Don's favor, really.
Really,
You can call me biased, but
it really is.
with the skill and precision that the Dons bring to the table each and every match, it's hard to root against. Number 6 up to serve. Interesting set. Chris Connor just calls his own name, and Chris Connor's going to get. Scores 1-0 here on LSN. If you're just joining us, the Dons won the last set.
Indeed,
and
so.
they're up 1-0, and we're in a big race to 3. And we would be remiss to mention our great athletic director, Mr. Parr. He's just the interim director this year, but nonetheless the greatest human being to ever walk this earth. Number 13 up to serve. He's been their most consistent player. That's going to be Duncan Barnes. Again, just a sophomore.
A lot of talent in him, future of the team.
The future of Laker volleyball, I hate to say this, but it does look bright.
Ooh.
It's going to be
Good
a big
block.
block for the Lakers, but it's going to go out of bounds, so it does not count, and the Dons will retain possession of the ball. Brendan Bateman checks in.
Not many juniors on the Don side playing today. I hope.
It's pretty senior heavy. That's
Yeah.
something I didn't even notice, but that's something to keep the eye on in future years.
Miscommunication there on the Lakers side. We got to fix that up in order to get some points.
That's a storyline that continues from the first set. In the first set, the Lakers had about 11 points just missed off of bad plays. He's sending a
Right
rocket.
outside.
Yeah, he's sending a rocket ship to Mars with that hit, and it's going to be Don's ball.
With their
still.
deficit, I hope they're more conservative and making sure they don't make mistakes. Rather,
If you're boys Latin right now, I think if the Dons score another couple of points, you call a timeout.
reassess the team.
Have to. You got to see,
Yeah.
maybe put some of the bench guys in and see how bad the team wants to win and wants to play. Sean Frankie, number 5, checks in the game. He's somewhat of an unknown commodity thus far, but he did have a very successful JV campaign. Oh, beautiful play there by the Dons, getting the ball just back over the side. And Chris Connor is going to be spiraling. The ball is coming towards the LSN folks. Joshua, stay safe.
Right over my head.
No.
Almost hit me there. Would have fell.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think they'll give you free tuition for volleyball.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
We'll see. Brendan Bateman still up to serve. Number 18 is bringing back the glory days over in the hardwood. Little known fact, Parker Becks was once the star player on the freshman basketball team.
He needs star player on the
Just a
soccer
very
teams
low
too.
serve. Yes. Athlete of the week, if I'm not mistaken.
Indeed.
Number
A lot
8,
of
Chris
talent from him.
Connor, feels the need to do a push-up, and wasn't great for him, but we'll talk about that post-game. 4 still up to serve, Brendan Bateman. And if your boys Latin right now, timeout, timeout, timeout. You gotta talk to the boys.
Sean Frankie walks in, playing up the front.
Chris Connor goes up for a solo block. It is going to go out of bounds, so the boys Latin Lakers are going to get the point. The score is 7-6 to 2, Josh.
You're having some deja vu here, Thomas, in terms of the score.
I've been known to have some deja vu. Do they only have 1 point?
Indeed so.
Oh. Future is bright for Lakers volleyball. Oh my. Somebody told Sean Frankie, calm down. What are you mad at? What did that ball ever do to you?
Wow. This is ball strike. Pierced. But
It's going to be too much for the
it was a little
Lakers
bit
to
too much,
handle.
yeah.
Yeah.
Point for the Lakers there. Oh wait.
Number 18.
It's like a point for a Don.
Silly
See that
guy.
miss?
I think they did.
They did miss.
We're going to have to talk to McGee about that.
It really is an 8-1 score, but 7-2 shows.
Willie Blueskin McGee needs, oh my. Great play there by the Dons, but it is going to cash in into a Lakers point. Seems as we're going to
7-3.
talk it over about the score with Willie Blueskin McGee. Although I don't think Mr. Bear's too worried about it.
He's not at all.
Yeah, when it's
He has faith.
when it's not scientific notation, I guess he eases off the numbers. Boys Latin celebrating a little prematurely. Don's retained possession, setting up a Sean Frankie spike. That's going to be tipped.
Save that. Good job, Thomas. Good save. Protecting our computer over here.
Yeah. Well, when the robots take over, I want them to remember that. Score really 9-3.
9-2.
9-2. But it's going to be 8-3. Riley Cavity back up to serve. And
a beautiful serve right there.
It doesn't get much better than that, folks. Chris Connor with a little lob shot.
Right there is called.
And that's really the difference between the Dons and the Lakers so far. Has been the technical know-how of the Dons to really finagle the ball in the places they want, and the Lakers not being able to set it and be able to set up their outside hitters.
The Lakers really focusing on power, as you can see right there, but
that's again going to go
Dons,
out.
however, they know that power can be used in moderation.
Yeah. And
the points can come easily.
As any middle-aged dad can tell you, you don't want to have a power serve. It's not good. Riley Cappy up the serve.
What a reliable server.
Yeah. Good effort there by, I believe that was number 6, Joshua, if I'm not mistaken. That's going to be Chris Knapp again. Somebody we've already heard a lot of on this broadcast.
Oh, yeah.
He must be one of the Lakers' best players. Again, the Lakers are an unknown commodity. Lakers call a timeout here,
Good
and we will step away here on LSN. And we check back in the game. Riley DeCaffrey to serve.
11-3. Again.
It's been exhilarating so far. Little line drive there from number 10.
Wendy.
That's going to be Don's ball as it was tipped out of bounds by Boys Latin.
12-3, but we all know what the score is in reality.
Nope. Couldn't have said it better myself. Riley Cavity up to serve. Another unforced error. Another unforced error by the
should have passed it back, but he tried to get it forward, which is not the best decision in
Again, another storyline. Jump serve or slob serve. It's really worked out for the Dons, Joshua.
Indeed so.
Riley Cavity is just lacing them in there. They're going to have to get it over the net. Smart play there from number 10. Wendorf.
Ooh.
Wendorf's going to get blocked, and it's going to be, no reversal of fortune there for the Dons.
Yep, good block by Boys
again,
Latin.
Another 80s dance move.
You got to give him the credit where it's due, that was a good block.
Number 2.
Against our big man, Wendy.
It's going to be David Gaines. No doubt a senior leader on this team.
Right to the net. Yeah. At that moment, they had to get these points, get over the net.
Yeah, Boys Latin's going to be in film tomorrow, and they're just going to be kicking themselves over how many opportunities was missed in this ball game.
Then McNulty.
Who's up to serve? That's going to be number 7. Ben Lansinger. Kind of an unknown commodity as to the Dons volleyball, but surely a new addition.
Point for Boys Latin right there.
14-5, I believe.
Carry? I don't know what happened there, I'm not going to lie.
But we all know what the score is, obviously, Josh.
Indeed so.
Number 5 up to serve. That's going to be... Oh, I'm having a little trouble with my call sheet here. Spencer Ford.
14-5, 9-point deficit here.
Ooh.
That was a very
Lucky serve there.
yeah, I kind of liked
for
it.
the
I'm not
boys
gonna lie,
Latin
but
Lakers. Can't tell
if
you
they
I'm a
can,
big fan. Not a big fan, but story for another day, right?
indeed so. But they're only down 8 compared to their
That's a well.
down 14.
If they gain a point, it was a 9-point,
Yeah.
deficit. Hey, folks, math's not my strong suit, but
Ooh, that's a little
do
out.
know simple addition. Another power serve that's gone awry for the
I'm
Lakers.
telling you, you got to make it conservative. You got to get a guarantee it gets over and behind the boundaries in order to get a point later on in the little.
If
little
you're
match.
the Dons here, then we really just need some clock management. 15-6 is the score here on LSN.
Really, it's the mistakes that are leading boys Latin down this hard road.
Is this really a treacherous road for the Lakers?
Indeed so.
Oh, indeed, indeed. Who's at the serve? Number 15 for the Dons. Well, we've only a junior. Oh,
Oh,
beautiful.
good effort.
Beautiful.
Number 15.
All right, a little sky whammy. Oh, Ethan White.
Comes a hit.
Uh,
A little too much power on that hit.
that reminded me of the Apollo 11 takeoff there.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
Left the atmosphere.
Down by 10 all again. A lot more there too.
Man, the Lakers might need to call them the NASA space program the way they're sending these balls into outer space. Anyway, number 15 up to serve for the Dons. It's going to be, I believe, Joey Bikini. I hope I'm saying that last name right. Oh, my. Oh, my. Folks, what you just saw there was pure dominance of the spirit on the part of Isabong Haddad. Lakers call a timeout, and we will be with you shortly.
And we're back.
And we're back here on LSN. The score is 18-6. Now, we did hear a boys Latin player complain that the ball was flat. That's the storyline definitely here to watch in this game. I'm sure the reason they're down by 12. Set up number 13 to spike.
Good work by boys Latin there.
Number 13 hits a powerful strike.
Don couldn't get that one. All the credit to boys Latin for that.
Cuts the Dons lead just to 11. Although, we really know what the score should be.
19-6. But it's for another day.
Another day, another dollar. You know what I mean?
I like that.
Number 3, Ethan Rochek's in the game. He's a junior. But what he makes up in size, his heart is just equally as big.
Good effort by the
my.
next brother.
Again, 80% of this world is water.
And 20% is Parker.
Oh, doesn't get too much better than that. The Dons' lead is 19-7.
Up by 12. Wow.
Sean Frankie checks back into the game. A powerful right arm on that young man. Okay, not going to get a response from Josh. That's cool.
Sorry, I was occupied with something else. Back to the game, though.
Oh,
Isbong right there. Isbong has really...
That's Ugana.
Really... Oh, it's Oko?
Such a clown.
Oh, there he is.
The score is 13-point lead for the Dons. Ethan White up to serve. Oh, beautiful jump serve,
Ooh,
but it's going
just
to be
a
a
little
little
over.
too long. I mean, Ethan White has been hitting the weight room recently, so all
Yeah,
that
I
gains, it's probably
just,
messed up his serve.
How many times have you heard someone be too strong, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Probably drank some pre-workout, you know what I mean? Just really feeling himself. And
Number 13 with that beautiful floater, but it's
oh,
just a little bit out of bounds.
Number 4, Brendan Bateman with the most intelligent play I've seen thus far, just letting the ball go out of bounds quite spectacularly, I would add. The score is 21-8 here on LSN. Again, we're so lucky to have you with us on this beautiful afternoon. Brendan Bateman serves. Lakers to return. Not a bad-looking ball there from number 7.
Good work by Ugana, and he gets it right in the bottom left corner. Top left corner, my apologies. It's looking good for Loyola in this set. Looks like it's going to go in their favor.
Way. And if your boy's Latin,
I would
go for broke.
I would start the bench. See their
who
passion.
really wants to win.
Yeah, their passion for the game. See if they can turn this around.
Oh, my. That was a good-looking strike there from number 15. That's going to be Graham Stephenson.
The tallest man on the team.
I think we're just going to call him Stephenson.
Stephenson, I like that one.
Number 8, Foster up the serve. Ugana calls it. Ugana does not get it. But the ball's still in play somehow. From Dijon Domenico.
Oko gets it right vertical. And he gets the other point for the Dons. Oko is Ugana, by the way.
The door is shut for the Lakers when it comes to the middle of the floor. Number 18 up to serve again.
Spare signaling to his young players.
Ball's going to be out.
And it's game point right here.
Game point. Well, looks like the Dons.
Set point, really, but.
All right. Josh with the technical know-how of the game of volleyball. One more point. Backs up the serve. Bex has a tremendous serve, and it's just picked up the game of volleyball.
You can really see the spin on the ball and how powerful it is. But this one goes in the boys' Latin favor, 24-10.
24-10. And again, with the caliber of young men in this MIAA, we really don't know what's going to happen, Josh.
It can all go around. You never know. It can be up 2-0.
Just as quick as it appeared, it can go away. Although unforced error for the Lakers. Folks, we'll see you in a couple minutes.
Hello, everyone. We are back. It's Josh here with Thomas, who will be back shortly. Dons are up 2-0, and the first serve is going to get underway. Minor switch. The number 5 leaving. Oh, in position, I should say. Looking good for the Dons so far. Just one more, and they've got this win in the bag. We'll see how Boys Latin can recover from their 0-2 deficit here. And it looks like Ethan White will start this serve. Unlucky hit by Boys Latin. Thomas McNulty is back now. Hello, Thomas.
Josh, we might have the most eco-friendly people to ever walk the earth. The line at the water fountain was maybe longer than trying to get on 695 during rush hour, you know what I mean? I'm going to go with yes.
That is true. I like that. But we got a 1-1 game here.
Sebastian Sessa checks in at Libera. Primarily a younger, more inexperienced squad on the floor at the moment, but they seem to be managing. And I believe for the first time in this game since the first set, the Lakers
Lakers are taking a lead for now. Let's see if they can keep it up. It'd be great to see.
Number
6 is going to serve it.
Another lob serve there by the Lakers.
And
just like a day
out of bounds.
Just like the day after a bad chili cookout, we're knotted here at Deuces, Josh.
Oh my gosh. Couldn't say it better myself. What a profound metaphor. Simile, really.
I mean, talk to your local English teacher. Number 16, beautiful reach over the net there. Sean Frankie.
Pretty good
really
hit.
Seems to be the Don's power hitter.
Good hit, but even better blocked by Okoronkwo. And that favors Boys Latin's point. Good point there, right through the gap, just between the nets.
It just threads the gap for the Boys Latin Lakers as they take it through.
Number 13 with their little lob. Turn by 7,
oh
and Oko has a beautiful hit.
Oh
hits the net, but it still gives him the point. 3-3. The game is tied.
Could not have drew it up better. This is what Coach Bear dreams about. Sebastian Sessa up to serve. Number 31 checks in just as a junior, but still a profound impact on this team.
Played well for JV. Coming up at this time at Varsity.
He seems to be the Don's, one of the Don's biggest prospects.
Ooh.
As the Lakers have a powerful, powerful hit there. I don't know if it's me, but
number 7, Arup,
it seems
right through the gap.
Seems as though Mr. Bear is maybe extending this game a little bit, Josh.
Really?
Yeah.
We'll see how that works out for him.
Yeah. Score is 4-3. Your Loyola Dons down just one. Brendan Bateman with a beautiful, beautiful set. For the Lakers,
5-3.
5-3. I think this is their biggest.
This is the first time since 5 points they've taken the lead.
This is the first time since the first set that they've had this much of a lead. Interesting serve there by number 1. Sean Frankie.
Almost some miscommunication there.
Setting up Sean Frankie again. The ball's going to be long.
I think that was in.
Boys Latin Lakers are going to take a 6-3 lead here in the third set. As our wonderful math teacher, Dylan Hosford, cheers for the Dons. A little unforced error there by number 1.
So far, it seems that Boys Latin have been making significantly less mistakes on their part. Rather,
And if you're Boys Latin, you're happy to see that because that's really been the critical killer for your team.
it really has. It really has. Most of the points.
Looking back to the first set, they were up, what, 3-1? And they
Yeah.
had that costly set when it went into the stands.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a momentum killer for sure. Number 3, Ethan Rode, up to serve. Oh, my.
Ooh, just over the net.
I'll tell you, I'm a fan of that.
Right in the gap.
Oh, that.
Sebastian.
I don't think that touched the ground. But the Carmen Dijon Domenico, it's going to say it did. And your Dons are just down 1. Little tongue twister there, Josh.
Oh, yeah.
My phonics was never the best. Folks, I don't know if the screen's going to be able to show it, but star punter Zach Ranier just walked in the gym. And the Dons always get better when Zach Ranier walks into the gym. That's for sure, Josh.
We're seeing it right there.
I think that ball just reached its highest limit that Baltimore County allows for.
I mean, I think you're getting somewhere with that one. You're getting somewhere. You have to call him up.
Yeah, what department do you think I report that to there, Josh?
The education one.
Education department, I'd just walk over there.
Oh, yeah. Simply a quick right turn from Loyola Blakefield.
Simply stone's throw away.
Ooh, very powerful hit. However, it was much out of bounds. 7-6 Lakers. It's a good tight game so far, don't you think, McNulty?
Again, when in the MIAA.
Oh, yeah.
With the
You
caliber of
never
young
really
men.
forget. Never forget that.
With the caliber of young men, this is always going to be an entertaining matchup, no matter the score deficit in six. It's going to bounce off Brenda Bateman, go out of bounds, and the game is tied at 7. As you just see, our star kicker, Connor Becks, brother to Parker, just walked in the gym. We wish him all the best this year in the football season.
They got great things ahead of them. Back to the volleyball game.
He was automatic at Boys Latin last Friday. Anyways, back to the action. Oh my. This has been the most entertaining rally so far. Folks,
I
we
like
have
it.
live
It's
action
a good
here.
rally right here. They can finish it right here, Loyola. And they touch net.
I believe it favors the Dons,
It is
though.
Loyola's ball here.
Carver Dijon Domenico maybe atoning for his previous messed up calls towards the Dons. Lakers set up Ford.
Good, powerful hit by the Lakers.
Ford's going to cash in
That was
for the
difficult to
Lakers.
return. But tied ball game here.
Scores 8-8 here on LSM. Folks, again, we're very happy that you can spend your afternoon with us here at LSM. We're happy to have you. Number 44 checks in the game and will take the serve. Josh, that is number 44, Josh.
Number 44, that's going to be Jackson. Last name, Volkel. Sorry if I pronounced that incorrectly.
I think he is a senior, if I'm not mistaken.
He is a senior, one of the three.
One of the three.
Leading
The Dons are going
the
to take a
team,
1
really.
point. Oh, his leadership is probably impeccable.
Indeed. Those three.
The Dons are going to take a 1 point lead here in this ball contest. That sounded awkward.
Yeah, a little bit.
Contest. This contest, yeah. That's almost a gift there from number 5.
Good return by Okoronkwo. One more to
Fortune.
over. That's a little bit more hits.
Carmen Dijon Domenico says, not up in here. Shushes
Can't let that one slide. It's
the
a
Lakers fan base. Number 8, Foster up the serve.
Seems to be some miscommunication on the boys Latin side in terms of players playing. But
And for the first time, it's not actually happening when the ball's in the air.
oh yeah.
The Dons are looking like boys Latin right now, but luckily they're going to be able to get the ball over the net. And number 16.
Tried to tap it over, but it lacked power. That's the first time I ever said that one for boys Latin because they've been playing pretty powerful shots. This one lacked.
Again, this film study for boys Latin, they're just going to be kicking themselves with
It's
the
going to be all over the place.
If you're boys Latin, I think this is one of the rare times where you just, throw the film in the trash and move on to the next game.
Who knows? Unless they get 3 in a row, they'll be proud of themselves. 11-9 Blakefield.
Boys Latin runs into a little bit of a wall there, wouldn't you agree?
What do you mean by that?
Oh, I mean, you think about it. You hit a wall, comes right back to you. When you hit it, when Okoronkwo and Bateman.
Oh, yeah. I agree
right
with
back
that
to
one.
you.
Because our front line, the blockers are unmatched, really impenetrable. 12-9 here.
Impregnable.
Not sure with that one.
Number 11 up the serve. Oh. Folks, we have live action.
Okoronkwo picks it up. Ethan White. Brendan Bateman tries to hit it back.
Josh, I would
And
say this third set has been the most entertaining of all the
Indeed,
sets.
yeah. It's the most,
Oh.
unless they
Loyola
return that.
Dons is still in the air.
It's still being played. Okoronkwo hits it over with a quick
And it's
save.
going to be Don's points. It's gonna be
Beautiful
Don's.
point there. That's a beautiful rally. One of the best in the entire game so far. 13-9, up by 4. It looked like Boys Latin had a lot of momentum initially, but it seems to be depleting as the game goes on.
If the Dons were a person, I would say it's a truck driver listening to Motley Crue songs the way we're playing with such fury.
I couldn't agree more.
Josh, name one Motley Crue song.
I don't know. I just had to agree with you.
All right. Folks, one thing that can't be understood in this contest is the camaraderie between announcers.
And we're at a timeout here. We'll be right back.
Yep.
All right, we're underway now.
And we are back. Live action here in this third set. It's been
14-9.
definitely the most entertaining.
Blakefield is up by 3.
Ball again, a little high from the Lakers. If I'm them, after film study, if they have it, I was just practicing setting the ball.
Okoronkwo, what a beautiful hit. It was going out of bounds, but Ribeiro there, for some reason, reached for it. But a good point for Blakefield. The Dons.
The Don Diegos. The Don Juans.
Don McStuffins.
We'll have to workshop that.
That's
Another Apollo mission.
right in the bounds,
Yeah.
and it has beautiful power. That's what they got to consistently hit, not these
Consistently-
overpowered.
Consistently out of bounds for the Lakers as so far.
But that one was a good shot. In the bounds, lots of power. They got to keep doing that in order to stay in the game here. Otherwise, they would leave it early.
Number 31 to set. Number 5 to spike. Back to the Lakers. Number 15.
Okoronkwo just tips it over, giving a point for Loyola Dons. It's going in favor of Blakefield here. I don't see why Don should not be winning
The
3-0.
lead is 6. Carmen D. John Domenico talking over with Willie Blueskin McGee. Brendan Bateman with the serve. Lobbing serve there for Bateman. Lakers to counter.
Ooh, Graham hits it on his own side. Tries to get over, but just improper placement to say the least.
Yeah, the Lakers have struggled thus far to keep the ball in bounds. I mean, that's the highlight of the game. The Boys Latin Lakers seem to be finding their rhythm here. If you're the Lakers, the game plan coming in should have just been trying to set up the middle.
Did so, or
This great coach Vince Lombardi said, "Don't tell me what you can't do. Tell me what you can do."
I like that quote a lot.
I don't know if Vince Lombardi said that, but it sounded good. Oh, beautiful back set. Sometimes you're just not prepared for the back set. Kind of like the Spanish Inquisition, wouldn't you agree, Josh?
Not sure about that historical event, but
Well, you never see this Spanish Inquisition coming.
wasn't not known for my history.
No, more for the math.
Oh, good save. Oh, but miscommunication. They got to talk that one over. That could have easily been returned, but it's unlucky. Really, just the mistakes just happening over and over again, leading to Boys Latin's ultimate deficit here, and maybe even loss.
7-point deficit for the Lakers. If they even want to contend in this ballgame,
They gotta want it. They haven't shown it yet. They haven't shown that they want it yet.
They score a point there. They cut Loyola's lead to 6.
Oh, I'm sorry, everyone. These are reverse scores.
Did you reverse the scores there, Josh?
Yeah, the scores are reversed for some reason. It has to do with the software. It glitched out.
Not the dreaded software. You're going to have to get it over the net if your Boys Latin right now. Sessa's playing a beautiful game in this third set.
(1912) here, we got some Boys Latin players walking up, talking, you know.
Score is 19-12.
Dons are up. Have been up for a long time.
Yeah.
Ever since the 8-point turnover.
Ethan Rode to serve. Rhodey had that beautiful serve just a couple minutes ago when it barely trickled over the net. Oh boy. Lead's going to be extended back to 8 points. The Dons are going to hit the 20s and just a 5 points.
2012, looks like it's going to be Don's.
2012, that was a pretty favorable year.
I like that year. From that,
Olympics happened. I was 4th grade, 5th grade, something like that. You know what big song was out in 2012?
the Friday song.
You remember Call Me Maybe?
Oh, that was a great song.
Oh, that was a great song.
Here's my number. It's going to be 21-12.
Carly Rae Jepsen sung that, right?
Not sure about that.
Okay.
Just know the song, that's all.
21-12 is your score. Ethan Rode up to serve again. It's going to make
Right
another
into
mistake.
the nets, but do not falter. Don seemed to take this one home in just a couple of minutes. Make it a 3-0 win.
7-point lead here for the Dons.
The whole game, it didn't seem like Boys Latin wanted it, you know? The passion was lacking, and Moeller couldn't.
Well, don't speak too soon, Joshua. The score is now 21-14. The
Down
Boys
by
Latin
7.
Lakers have scored the last 2 points.
See if this momentum's going to pick up any faster. We'll see how they do. Oh,
that's costly.
it's the
That's a
mistake
gift.
after mistake. I'm telling you, they're going to look back at all their mistakes and realize that it's the mistakes that cost them, not just our raw talent. Who knows? Maybe it's us starting.
Talent has been a contributing factor to this game, no doubt.
Oh yeah.
Oh, little lob serve, little fake jump serve. Oh, that's
something happened
another
there.
gift. Another gift. Today should be Christmas.
2 more points, and Dons have taken it home for another win. Is that the 2-game win streak?
2-game win streak, yeah.
After a beautiful win against the Greyhounds, Dons will have to take it home again. Not have to, they will gladly take it home.
And the Dons just need one more point in this contest.
One more point, and Dons have done it.
Boys Latin to return.
And that's
Boys Latin point.
out of bounds for the Dons. Who knows, Thomas, who really knows in this MIAA?
With the caliber of young men.
Who knows? Maybe Dons don't get any points from
You smell that? What's that?
Smell a victory?
Comeback? You never know with the caliber of young
Indeed.
men on the floor here in the
But
MIAA.
they got to make sure they don't make any mistakes here with the serve.
No, that's been the storyline for the Lakers.
And that's out, and that is game.
Folks, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. The Dons win 3-0, 25-15 in the third set. Again, this is LSN, and we're glad to have had you on your beautiful Monday afternoon. Folks, a couple of games coming up here on LSN. Stay tuned, and have a beautiful day.
Have a good one.